miss something? Or did Nico just raise the dead?
Hunter. Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm...
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told you.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa. How did you?
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then. The Abbey is still, well, you know, the Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy. Doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
There isn't time for a refresher, much less that sort of training regime. You'll have to trust that the hunter's past experience is enough.
Did someone give you a cup of coffee at least? I know I'm useless in the morning without a little boost. We could probably have one of these witches or warlocks magic you over a barista.
The last thing I thought I'd be doing this morning was bashing Hydra heads across the Sanctum Sanctorum. I am so glad I decided to watch my hero wins last night.
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that.
How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were... missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith...
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith.
Tony.
That's my name.
Tony. That's, Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was... a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges, bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda! The dark force, pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
With everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford...
Even given the fluctuation. Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a sorcerer supreme. Can you not predict her movement?
Of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
I understand the urgency. Your apprentice is in grave danger, yes?
Wanda is no mere apprentice. She is the Scarlet Witch, one of the strongest magical practitioners I have encountered. But she hasn't channeled such power on her own since... Never mind. One crisis at a time. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the Sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions. We should hurry. As much as I'd love to get a first-hand...
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly, yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed, and while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the Sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is... not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... well, I'll just let her show you.
Any more questions?
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
Dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe?
Yes.
All these potentialities converging at once? A truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to
It was just a
Hey, I'm walking here. All I ate today was a bagel.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Arm Alpha in position. No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
Watch close. Requesting medevac! It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation. Here it comes.
Interesting tactic. Let me show you the way. Just what this battle requires. The Sorcerer Supreme!
Always some kind of rainbow wind.
They must know my reputation.
Arm Council responding.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gemma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here. There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time is clearly past.
A moment.
Never seen that before.
Watch and learn, my friends.
The light shines on the most dutiful.
Hail Hydra!
Wanda is calling out to me. I feel her struggle. I need to concentrate and... And I won't be doing that again.
Hail that!
This is gonna hurt.
It's surprised they all still have their heads.
Weak, even for Hydra. How invigorating.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra... Hunter, not Lilin.
You were saying?
The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
Wanda!
Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail! Oh, God. Exactly.
Neighborhood Association is not going to like this.
Nope.
I'll handle it.
Or... not?
Fear your magic, little wizard. We have answered the Mother's call. We are venom to all who oppose her. And you are large.
Well, that certainly escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
We will feed your ugly tongue to the spider wizard. Marinate it in his stomach juices and eat it with his spleen.
Even a sorcerer supreme has room to grow.
I'll put this to good use. Feeling strong today. Get no pain. You are puny.
You're not out of this yet.
This house belongs to Mother now, as you belong to us. We shall start with your juicy end. Slowly savor your delicious brains. Are the rest of your mother's children so chatty?
Thankfully, no.
This won't end well. A gift from the ancient traditions.
You can't escape her wrath.
Follow my movement.
Pain is angering.
Suppose we should not underestimate this thing.
We haven't quite broken their spirit yet.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Yes. Surrender. Be. Fill our belly with your tasty beer.
Fill your belly with my flame, demon.
Prepare yourself. This should aid me in my fight.
You have earned this.
not touch us! Game makes us hungrier! I can still smell your every move! Keep an eye on that one. We've got movement here. Send reinforcements! Monoforms are for the weak!
I should have deflected that. All right. I felt that one. They're not quite ready to give up just yet.
Mother blesses us with power. Mother blesses us with strength. We protect the mother and are rewarded with your meat.
And to think Lilith was a vegetarian.
Your time has come.
We will heal faster than you!
Light will heal you. This shall be of great help.
No fair hitting back!
I have spotted enemy reinforcements.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Such easy prey! What?
Hey, big guy! I was in the neighborhood. You know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look.
The
tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
Look. What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than...
Than the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
And where exactly am I going?
Oh, that's the real question, isn't it? Sky's the limit for you, my friend. Unless you'd be up for wearing a space helmet. You do breathe air, don't you? You know what? It doesn't matter. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. It sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone. So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
But I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
With just a touch of amphibian blood for power.
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room. Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again. There was never enough room for my armor in this thing. We were all so happy then. Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could. Charlie was restless all night. I should have known something was wrong.
You can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two are such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on. Still think it could have used a cloak.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think...
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and, well, after your violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
You did not awaken me to discuss feelings, Doctor. I'm ready to do what I must.
Ah, yes, you mean complete your prophesied destiny and bring about the destruction of your mother, I know some psychiatry professors at my alma mater that would love to talk with you. How you feel is just as important to me as your mission, Hunter. The two are innately interconnected, more than you know. I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
I would rather stand down a horde of rampaging Lilin than face one of Agatha's mathematics puzzles. Sacred or not, geometry be damned.
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't my least favorite requirement in pre-med. Still, if only I had studied harder, I would have reached some deeper understanding that could have altered this outcome.
We will alter this outcome, Doctor.
On that, we most certainly agree, Hunter. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday, it was my... But I am determined not to let that... Unfortunately, yes. He's something of a...
How did...
He seems to relish the experience. And...
Tell me about...
In your time, the Sanctum...
Will...
It may be Tony did...
How did...
Wanda's story. There was an accident on the Abbey grounds not long ago.
I feel like everyone is a...
I can't say I'm surprised, but I'm afraid it... You should speak to Sarah.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to...
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've... Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so... Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected.
It is nice having an...
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that was this close to making it menthol flavored. You were out, what, 300 years? I'm betting you have questions.
I take it this new...
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other.
I may be a few hundred years behind.
Oh, you are a sharp one. But no, I'm insulted.
Is all this...
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do... Isotope decay, magnetic... At least...
Gamma seems to be...
Oh, you think I'm bad? You should ask Bruce. Actually, don't. He's been really sensitive since... You know...
Seen it?
What, other than my roommate? But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted.
The great Iron Man is not...
Let's just say I'll be more comfortable once I've studied... I feel like I'm living in one of those paranormal...
What?
Oh, that's right. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon. Sounds insane.
Okay. So...
Have you ever known it to work that way? We can't just wish upon a star. We need to know what we're making first. Otherwise...
You must have...
Well, Pops was a founding member. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned... I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head, and was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps. Then one day, fortune shined on me. So I did what anybody in that situation would do.
You sound pretty pleased with yourself.
Oh, you're starting to sound a little like Pepper. And Jennifer. Of course, they both think I'm full of something else.
Thank.
Remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, if you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you... Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Yield Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? Analyzing now. What do you think?
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
See you, Hunter.
Curious.
Ah. Word?
Intriguing. What is this? That is something. Fascinating.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah...
Everyone loves you when you are dead.
She didn't describe you as a snarky. All right.
Why did you join?
Guess I never found the right team. No, but that's all I'll if I...
What?
No.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
She's the youngest, but she acts like...
Why let her act?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but... She has a...
What?
He's open with people. He's quick to make friends, and one...
What?
She's a private person, until she lets... at her own pace.
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are few people I tolerate, even less who I... Sarah, I respect. I'd follow her to... I think we're the only... It's No, the hunter.
You do not...
Not yet.
How did...
You say that like I
How?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem... Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down. I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories. I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind. None. She... Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back.
Did you... Thanks, Blade.
Time to take it to the next level. Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way. All right, then.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding, Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
The venom creature surprised me before.
That thing's tougher than a flirkin' furball. Shield for a while. Around. Talking. But then again, I'm told I...
Well, if there is any time to put...
Trust me, Hunter, I'm looking forward to it. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a... Welcome back from the...
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Ow. The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Wait.
To track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Ah, well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology.
It was just recent.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching
Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now. Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydra's. Lilith's. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Watch close. Give the mother my regards in hell.
Enemy is mobile. I'm gonna need some help here.
Your time has come. Hail that!
It's about time.
Your fate is sealed. There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time has clearly passed.
You just made a big mistake.
Hardly a scratch. More of them are joining the fight.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right? Ought to make things interesting.
They're displacing. We've got movement here.
had this coming.
Now you're just showing off.
I feel more like myself every day.
We will never forsake her.
They hope to break my resolve.
Ah, the main course has arrived.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Who's next?
Nice move.
Go, now, quickly!
Let's go, go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device. Get her!
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
I'm on it.
Interesting.
Watch me. I'm still in my prime. Get back. I'll put this to good use. Time to get
I think they can arrest you for that in New York, Blade.
Command.
that one.
Hope you're ready.
Good. I could use some more practice.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. There is dark magic at work here. You must not let Hydra escape with it.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Is that all?
That won't be enough.
Don't mess with me.
Was that truly your best?
One more time.
Target's moving.
Let's do this.
By her command. Run! Finally, it's my turn.
That's not supposed to hurt.
That was your one chance.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonance sample from his initial assault catalyst.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Playtime's over. Exactly what I needed.
I feel great.
Time to bleed.
Ready up.
We will never forsake her.
I will make you suffer for that.
You're gonna remember me. Time for the real thing.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse, hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
These fanatics are always the same. Come get it.
Leave some for the rest of us. They cannot possibly match your strength.
We've done it!
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate. Full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols. From the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves? I mean... catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Night.
It is all...
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time. Let me see. How did this work again?
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Something I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
Sorry to hear you went through that.
It was bad, but I learned to deal with it. It's the only way forward, right? Look, I'm glad my mother is gone. Sometimes I just voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
Lilith gave birth to me, but Caretaker was my true mother.
Right, so your adoptive mom raised you to kill your birth mom. You'll fit in perfectly. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor. I really needed that. So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the runaways?
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The staff of one in...
If each magical effect is unique...
Not really. I only use the staff's power. Like, you know.
I had...
The...
Where?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth after Gert passed. Chase and I had a falling out. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours.
I had some...
It's, blood magic. They come true. Kind of, and not always. Good time.
I'm glad. Maybe making some
To stand still.
You got that one from Agatha. She used to say it all the time. I always I am sorry.
What?
Fierce. Or maybe just
The loss could...
Thank you for that, but it's not just my loss. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help.
Agatha?
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The other... So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda. I know the others still harbor a great deal of...
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no... I thought...
Agatha!
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble.
ominous-looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you, as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
That is something.
Expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtur.
Sarah, caretaker.
Descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference.
And this is my challenge.
Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Charlie?
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear. As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtur was sometimes called the Giver of Justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
You were too weak for this fight. Your mother abandoned you. They cannot possibly match your strength. Feel my call. You have earned this! Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike.
Return to your mother. looks like it belongs here.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old...
The Goddess of Order approves.
As the first...
There is my ferocious Charlie girl.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again. Strange out.
Hunter, just...
That is something.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going?
Good day, Hunter.
Well, Caretaker isn't big on the idea of hardwiring this place to an arc reactor. As far... Ooh. Later.
Tickle and
I hope the two of you
hide. Found another artifact? Let's see what's in... By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what other...
Hey, Hunter. Got a sec to spare? Days than I have. It would be.
Interesting.
Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on?
Hunter, report. We've got a mission.
I'm almost getting used to seeing you on your feet again.
You called for.
On his.
Good day.
Got a minute, Hunter?
Hunter, putting me through.
Robbie,
Looks like the new suit checks out. That's a mean left hook you got too. I think I swallowed a little on that one. Technically, it's Roberto, but you can call me Robbie. Everybody else does.
Crazy world you woke up. And that
are you trying to...
No, I mean, she's smart.
And do you find all of your allies?
Yes.
You are not used to express...
I have no idea what you're talking
about.
And if I did, this ain't my first rodeo.
Of course it is.
Yeah, well... Hunter.
The legend walks among us.
I will see if I can find you a treat later. That is no ordinary. That is no child's book, whose focus for one.
I know. Fine, speak.
Can I help you?
Always on the hunt, right?
What is stopping you?
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York.
Hydra Immortalis!
A single never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Oh, that's just lovely. Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
None can escape. Into position.
Doing the Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus, and I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
Hail that!
None will be spared. What sort of being are you?
We will never...
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure. Behold the light's gift!
I owe you one. Not a problem.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. for Hydra.
That should keep them grounded. No. Take them down.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with Mother!
Your disappointment!
What's this?
Leave some for the rest of us.
All will be judged.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Know their fear. Get out of I suppose it's something.
Well done. Seems like that's the last of them.
Last? There are more heads to the Hydra than you will ever comprehend, heroes. This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory.
Well done. If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now. Stay sharp.
Count on it.
and the
You're looking well, Chief.
Whenever we foil Hydra's plans, an angel gets its wings. Man, I just wish I could have brought my... We don't cook enough around here. Everyone does...
I'm glad to see you're getting comfortable. Invest.
is right for Sarah.
Hunter, hello. There's something you need to read.
After our
You were
last
in the
battle, what?
Until...
You said something.
I'm sure...
Blessings of the goddess. Noble Oshter guides my hand. This looks like a fairy ring. Must not be her purview.
Elemental rod. I should take this back to the altar.
Like most... The word... Scattered... That's right. But...
An arcane...
Just a little something. A token for... Like so many other oddities around here, those... It's more fun that way, isn't it?
Perhaps I should try this somewhere else. The old magic still holds.
I see. If you'd like. Never a dull moment.
What? What?
Presume. Well, I often call. Of course.
This is a little...
It's a clue.
The library radiates.
Interesting. Fascinating. Curious. She does not see it happening. The goddess must be busy. The goddess disagrees. The gods are fickle. She believes in our purpose. This rubble looks loose. The goddess disagrees. Must not be her purview. I was always drawn to this place as a child, but somehow I had almost forgotten about it. Ah, I see. Intriguing. That is something. Was I ever really this innocent? Maybe before I started my training. This is which sign? There are cracks in this wall. She does not see it happening. The gods are fickle. What is this? Oster smiles upon me. The standing stones. There is powerful magic at work here. My old fort. I never got the chance to truly know my mother. Only the monster she became. I need to find the next moon seal. The great seer known as Endra Moore is buried here. Much like Nico, her powers came dangerously close to crossing the line, but she was among the most loyal of the Midnight Suns. Perhaps a witch from the Salem Coven made this. Fascinating.
I see you found another of our mystic landmarks. These are the members. Some of.
Can that really be you? After all these years, it is good to see your face again.
Wish I could say the same, Mother. Now enough with this deception and reveal your true form.
But this is my true form. The way I was when you were just a sweet, helpless little baby. You don't remember that, do you? Well, I do. Bringing you into the world was the happiest time in my life.
And taking you out of this world again will be mine.
I had thought the words of power would open your eyes. But I should have known my sister and her pet witch would continue to withhold the truth from you.
And what truth is that?
The truth they are keeping from you. You need only...
Wait! Mother! Where did you... Was that really her? Curious.
Well, we are.
If I...
Hurt.
He did risk him. I would just follow.
Don't leave poor Spider-Man waiting too long now.
I could not have predicted this outcome, but it is intriguing.
We are finally getting some decent tech down here. Got more coil for me? This never gets old. What do you think? Take a look. Got some upgrades for you, hot off the press. Or forge.
Until next time.
How's it going?
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
If you can be ready for more,
This'll make a difference.
all right then.
My lucky day, huh? Let's do it.
Later.
I've got a kid I send on missions sometimes.